What's going on, guys? I'm Dylan with Constructive Culture, back with another video for today. Sorry for the delay in videos this week. It's been a pretty hectic week for me. I've been pretty busy with everything, so it's just been hard to make a video. Next week we should be back to our regular schedule of posting on Tuesday and then Friday, Saturday in that area. I had a good couple logs in this last week. The albino girl looking a lot more like she's hopefully gonna go. She's still getting more lumpy and a little bit bigger. I'll show you guys some clips of that in a minute, along with a couple other snakes that are just looking big and looking good too. But today's video is gonna be real simple. I'm gonna talk about what should you buy babies, like newborn babies, or should you buy breeder females, and what's the difference between buying either or. To start off, when you go to buy a snake for like your collection, the difference between buying a breeder female and a newborn baby, the baby, you're gonna most likely be able to get more of the genes you want. So say you wanted, let's say, a red stripe black pastel clown. Finding that in a breeder female is going to be very hard, and if you do find it in a breeder female that's proven, she's going to be probably pretty pricey for her, because the worth of that snake being able to breed that next year or that year is going to be more vital to the person that has the snake than giving it away and selling it. Unless they have, obviously, a lot of other snakes, but that snake still has a very good worth because it can produce again the following year. Where if you buy a baby, you're not going to be able to do anything with that. If it's a female, and not anything for like 2.5, 3 years, depending on how long, maybe even longer or shorter, depending on the snake. But you're not going to be able to do anything with that snake for a while, so that snake doesn't have as much worth at the very beginning of its life versus a couple years down the line. So in my perspective, I personally think you should buy your newborn babies. Appreciate the grow up process, because you're gonna have to do it regardless if you want to do this. You need to find the genes that you want to especially work with too, because you're not gonna find those genes fully or always in adult females, and it's just making it a lot harder of the process, because then you have to do an extra year of breeding. Even though you can do it, you're going to still have to make a year of breeding, and then you're going to have to raise those babies up to get what you want out of that, maybe, if you only get like a couple of genes that you want versus the actual baby you could just buy at the very beginning. And to think about it this way too, the price you're paying for that breeder female too, you could put towards maybe 2 babies at the time and get 2 different babies of genes that you want that are a lot more worth. But there is the other side of it too, that let's say you can find a female that's very good and you can breed her that year. Yes, you may have to spend some money, but you can also produce those again, and then you can add whatever else on top of it. So there is that comes along with it, which is it's like a 50-50. I personally just prefer, I've bought a couple breeder females, and I've majority bought babies. I just more enjoyed the beginning process, like raising them, because I learned the snake the whole way through. I know how every snake in this all these tubs work, and how they eat, their demeanor, and all that. You get to see the snake's behavior a lot more as it grows, versus just getting a brand new female and then she doesn't know you don't know anything about that snake. She's just coming in and you're trying to still learn it, so it makes it a lot more difficult. Then she may not eat for you because she's in a complete different environment and all that. So personally, I think to buy newborn babies. They could be a couple months. It's not like you have to buy right out of the egg kind of babies, but buying babies, I feel, is a lot better process, because you get to learn the snake, and then you also can get more of what you want, and on top of that, there's a lot more I feel comes better from raising the snake yourself versus just buying a breeder female. But this is my opinion on this. Everybody wants to do things differently. I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong to this either. I'm just saying personally what I do is I do that. So that's just a brief little summary of what I feel like is best. Let me show you guys a couple of the clips though now of the females that are just all the females. They're females that I took videos of the females that I just took a couple of videos of right here, and we'll get back to it right away. Okay, getting back to it, just to summarize everything up real quick, I shipped out the two snakes last week. They got there safely. They're all good. I have one more that I'm still waiting to ship. It got to go to New York, so weather's obviously not the best to go there right now, but it's not a problem for me to continue to feed it. It doesn't cost me a lot to feed a baby, and all I'm doing is just helping out and growing the snake for the person, if anything. So I don't see anything. If they want, we can work something out and figure something else out, but for right now, I'm just raising the baby for them, and she's doing very well. I'll show her off. Let me look at her. Let me pull her out. She's a little feisty one. She is an ivory, but she's Hidden Gene Woma, Mystic, Pastel, and there could be a slight chance of Banana, very, very slim, but it's very slim because she's a female. But yeah, she's doing very good. She's taking rat pups from me pretty much consistently every week. Eats like a champ. Yeah, I'll continue to grow her up until then. What I'm learning too is from shipping for me, and this next year, I'm gonna not ship in the months of December or January completely at all. For the simple reason is it just too hard and too much stress to deal with. Making sure the snake gets there and everything. There's too much delays and problems and weather and all kinds of other things that come along with it. So pretty much from now on, I won't ship those 2 months, and then maybe not even until mid to late February, depending on weather and all that, just to be on the safe side. It doesn't affect me. I can continue to raise the snake for a couple months. It doesn't bug me, or a couple weeks, whatever, or it's not like it's costing me a fortune to keep feeding one more snake. So yeah, that's just a quick little sum up of everything. Sorry about the delay again and the videos this week. It's just been a hectic week, and I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on. Remember to check us out on IG at constrictor_culture. And have a good one. Peace.